So I don't even want to skip. I can't skip this part. I'm checking if we can see. I'm checking out. I'm setting up the stream. Okay. Just give me some slack. Cut me some slack, please, because I'm struggling right here. I'm struggling right now. Okay, I want her name to be Peony, but okay, we're gonna. Oh, we just screwed this whole thing up. Quit. Yes, I want to quit. I have no idea if we were even able to see the game. Like, disaster? So we're gonna open the game and I'm gonna put it in window. And it has some control. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. I'm coming, I promise, I'm gonna help, I'm gonna do what I need to do into the window. Hey, I'm in the window, hey, it's a window. Yeah. Okay. What if I make it smaller? Can I make it smaller, or does it not? Oh, I can like do it kind of like this, but I can't really see. Oh, it adjusts! It's so smart. It knows what I want. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Can it see everything? We'll try it out this way. I can make it even smaller, but I don't want to. I think this is perfect. I actually think this is really great. These sounds are so loud. Okay, return. We're gonna start again. No. Hold on. Okay. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystallium Lucius, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallium Tenebrum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucius was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between light and darkness and light. For there can be no sorry. Sorry. What happened? Sorry, I'm reading this for the second time. It's gonna be terrible. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hatred and food of hated and food. Eventually they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it! Just as you have taken our happiness ever after, we shall take yours! The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucius Bear, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans who were responsible for the witch genocide. Terrible war, the Great War began. Eventually, the Tenenbaum Bearer, high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenenbaum was lost the peace was restored and light was once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. I want to be called Peony. There you go. Prologue. Ice Princess. She cold. See, this works, Peony. That looks so cute. Peony Riella Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angeli. Sounds like pasta. At least that's who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Oh, she's sad. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant, expected. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare, expected. But no, this is my reality now. Of course it is. Still, I have no idea what I must do to break the curse. You gotta kiss somebody, right? I close my eyes and remember that day! That faithful day! Maid A, have you heard? Another person was cursed. I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible! What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curse would stop after you know who was defeated. You two were hired to work, not talk. We're serving your highness! As can only be expected from the likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale called... I'm having a nice time, I guess. The fairy tale curse... The fairy tale... Sorry. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angeli, it's Fratelli. Angeli would be better off without the dead weight. Oh my god. I hate her. I hate us. If it was up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angeli the instant they fell prey to it. Girl, it's not a disease. Okay? But mother is not here anymore, and she will not come back ever. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I'm on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Good morning, Peony. Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Peony. Peony. Ophelia. Ophelia Widdensov. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. I hate our character. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to mother. I take my seat next to the king and look upon the person sitting opposite to me. Bunny. Rod Benedict Winsov. Rod! His name is Rod! Okay? My stepbrother is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. That's hilarious. I love that. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. Because I hate our character. But his older sister, my eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I've ever heard. Aw, I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. Wait, I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. Good morning to you too, Peony. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emma Igene. Why? Why did I choose this game? Hold on, maybe Google knows how to say it? Malaig. Hold on. Oh, Emmeline. It's just spelled crazy. Emmeline. Thank goodness I looked it up. I'm gonna have a horrible time if I didn't. Okay. Emmeline Widdensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess. I mean, she would make a pretty good princess. I mean, she's really nice. I mean, okay. But, as if she could be a crown princess. Perhaps steal my place. You jealous. You're just jealous of her. Peony's so jealous of Emmeline. Oh my god. I will never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide into the silver trays and curfews over the breakfast. So, Emmeline, were you reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you? Oh, yes, there are so many, and they are all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. I'm so happy. I am happy that you like them. I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them, and she had all the books burned. But why? They are such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about the witches, Peony? The atmosphere shifts in the air, and the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. You're generalizing. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects because you killed so many people because of a story. Y'all crazy. Y'all are bad people. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angela. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angela after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I'm endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve, which is okay, right? Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this! Dear, please. Peony, darling, Peony, darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Peony, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done. Excuse me. Okay. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I've never felt any love from him. Girl, you imagine he was nice to you in there, okay? You just started drama. You started drama, Peony. He treats Emmeline and Rod, only who have entered our lives 1 year ago, like his own children. Because you don't like him. You're basically signifying to your dad that you don't like him, when apparently, you want all this attention and stuff. No. Sorry, yeah. I'm trying to, open the stream thing. 1 second, guys. Stream manager. There we go. I think our character is messed up. Better than he has ever treated me. I think that's your imagination, Peony. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there, so. bunch of hearts, thanks. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Why the sour face so... sorry. Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? Oh, he cute. Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline. Or is it all of them? I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Fitzgerald Aidan Levertron, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. His father, Sir Alistair, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alistair is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned to the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the room then. Thank you. Princess? Yes. You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Sorry. Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Well, I won't take any more about that. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order. Peony, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings. Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister! You barely leave your room. I mean, she needs a therapist. I mean, we wouldn't have this story if she just went to therapy and maybe father-daughter therapy, figure it out, have a nice time. Like, Angielli was I'm getting used to saying it now. Angielli was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angielli really is. Peony, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline and she will show you the town and that you only ever see through your windows. Is that an order? If it needs to be. Are we clear? Peony understood. He literally just wants the best for her, like TBH, like on the surface, right? On the surface. Makes me feel bad. Makes me feel sad. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago when I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here. Princess, are you alright? won't be that bad. The town folks are good people. How can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I'll see you later. Aw, it's so cute. Yeah. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish she could talk to me, even the others. I think it's so cute. They have Belle and Tiana and Cinderella, and I think that's Rapunzel in the back. They have, it's so cute. It's so cute. My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. He gave you a birthday present! I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Okay. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I've been fascinated by the dolls, which had always had a little greeting card. A card with the words, "I love you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared. It's so weird. Just have a party in her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes. Excuse me, Your Highness the King is requesting your presence. Okay. I will see you later, Delora. Oh. What? He obviously looks menacing. Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithros. Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alistair. Every day, you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There is something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Yeah. Your Majesty. Peony, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Peony. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with them and learn about Angeli and our subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good? Because I have seen how quickly people because I have seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Peony. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there is no good in you. That's so hurtful. Oh my gosh. Peony, where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost my mother, my entire world, and I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug, to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I know that I've hurt you, and I know that there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. I honestly, I feel bad for this guy. Like, I think he was the king. He had to take care of some stuff, right? Like, there was a war going on, and he needed to do stuff. King stuff, right? So, what? She's not a very understanding person. Ophelia needs to, Peony. Peony needs to, have some time to understand the other person's situation. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Peony. Enough. I've said I will go. I've already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Peony, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline. I will not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Hello, how can I help? Viorica. Viorica. Princess Emmeline, how are you? How good to see you. I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emmeline insists she buy gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside the palace. There is no need to be so tense, Princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. She's so oh my gosh. There is no need to be formal, Viorica. Viorica? I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod came along as well. It's been a while, Viorica. Viorica. I like Viorica better. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Peony. The look on Victoria's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alacaster's son. Alacaster? Okay. Alcaster? What am I saying? Anyway. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're so... oh, you're so Sir Fitzgerald. You really are as handsome as Emmeline has described you in her letters. I'm sorry? Bitch, don't say that! Don't say that! She's like, don't say that! Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald. I'm sorry, Emmeline. Right. So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys, gifts from my new friends. Toys? From here? Are you sure? Of course I am! I crossed my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess? I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. She is a beautiful lady. Good morning. Up until this point, I had considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Hello? Hello? Hi, house! Hi! Happy Pride! Happy Pride! Thank you. I didn't even do liner. I didn't even do eyeliner. I just did like big mascara. And so we're playing this game. Yes. We're playing this game. And it's freaking amazing. And it's a free game. And it's a story game. It's about like this girl. She's a really mean princess, but then she gets cursed. So we're playing Princess Peony. That's the name I chose for her. Yes. I love doing makeup for stream. It took a little minute. It took a minute to do it, but I did it. And it's great. Yeah, it's a story. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. That's how hot she is. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmeline. Why, is she smiling at me? Ooh, she's safe. Ooh, she got style. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Viorica. Here you are, ma'am. Thank you. Ooh, she left, and everybody like, Ooh. Ah, that lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say she's a fairy. A fairy? Fairies have saved Angielli from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go! I know the hair. Her hair looking a little, but thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod. I'll just make a remark about Rod because you weren't here for that. Rod is mute, and the voice we hear from Rod is from the rabbit. He is like a little rabbit, and it talks for him. I just think that was interesting. I I was like, that's cool. Let me make sure. Yeah, you can see him. Okay. I have to constantly check the quality of the stream. It's like in my way. Okay. There we go. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I am out, I'm the center of attention. Of some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me, like I am the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are as nearly intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townfolks are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. Oh, Peony, look! A street performer! It's been so long since I last watched one. A street performer? A street performance? Street performance? Ooh, he got that vampy look. Good day, everyone! My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. Ooh, the boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. Ooh, isn't that pretty, Peony? And those are those the princesses over there? It's an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers and white lilies appear in his hand. It's cursed. It has to be cursed. I don't know. Emily. Oh, thank you. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back into the area to perform more magic tricks for the gathering crowd. There are performers like this all over Angeli. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angeli, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Peony. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. Oh, that means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Peony. I would like to try and be your friend. Damn, you hurting this girl's feelings out here, Peony. I do not want or need your friendship. Stop being so mean. She gonna get it. She gonna get what's coming to her. She gonna get cursed, and she gonna get what's coming to her. Because this is mean. This is mean. I don't like it. No matter how you act around me, we are not, and will never be sisters. Damn. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. See, this game, like, she really deserves to get cursed. Peony is a little bitch. She hates her dad, but her dad literally just wants the best for her. Like, he made a mistake and he apologized, and he's like genuinely sorry. And Peony don't want none of it. She don't want none of it. Like, this girl has problems, and she needs I was saying earlier in the stream, if Peony went to therapy, we wouldn't even be here. She wouldn't need to be cursed. But I guess they don't have therapy in this kingdom. Everyone just has to get cursed if they need therapy. But Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline. Good job, Rod. Stop. He is staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Rod, don't. Let me go. Imagine, girl, like, in order to fix problems with my mom, we gotta go get cursed. Or like, I don't know, it could be anybody. Like maybe somebody's like a bad kid at school, and then all of us, like, maybe they like get turned in like Pinocchio or something, like, or like you get turned into a rat if you get, like, if you fight somebody or steal something, like you get turned into like an animal, like that, and then everybody knows, like, did you hear Jerry got turned into a rat? He stole a bag of Doritos from Walmart or something. Like that's how we have to deal with our problems. So everybody's like nice all the time because they don't want to get turned into animals or get cursed or turn into like a Pinocchio or turn into like this is called Cinderella phenomenon because we get cursed with Cinderella's story. So that's the tea. That's the tea. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirrored the look of their expressions mirrored the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I began to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me! Oh my god, temper tantrum. Princess! I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around and watch the people bumbling down the streets, so carefree, they work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have, and yet they are happy. And I, being a broke bitch, right? Happy broke bitches. That's what she's saying. I heard a niece lost her job at the palace. It's true. The crown princess Peony made sure that poor girl was fired. I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. Anise? Was that the name? Happy broke bitches for the win. Anise, was that the name of the one maid that tore Dolores' dress? Oh my gosh. Some maid just tore like the dress of a doll and she fired her. Like, get it fixed, okay? So if my decision was to my decision was to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Anise, hardworking and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile. Only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. They call me what? like Ice Princess. So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspected they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite of Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be the crown princess. Ooh. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. They're telling you without telling you. They're telling you pretty much directly that you suck. It is dramatic. It's just dramatic. There's gonna be like a twist that like they were hinting at. I can't wait for that. It's coming up real soon. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. Because she's nice! How are you expecting people to talk about you? You are not even nice, Peony. Peony little hoo-ha, hoo-ha. And she need a spanky. Because she's mean. She's a mean little girl. And now I've become second best. You are second best. You need to get better. You need to be a better person. I am Peony. I'm Pee-Pee. I am Peony Riella Britain, daughter of King Gennaro Britain III, and the crown princess of the kingdom of Angeli. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess, are you alright or are you hurt? Pretend to faint. Let him catch you. I brush him off and turn away. You know, Peony need a boyfriend. Maybe that'll fix her. I'm just kidding. No need to fuss. Let's return to the palace. Dramatic. So cute. Cute little animals. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores. Sorry, I was thinking about her. Is she bloated? Like, is that why she feels heavy? Like, no, it's like an emotional heaviness. I was like, is Queen bloated? Does she need a Pepto-Bismol? Oh my god. I turn my head to meet Dolores' glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? 'Cause you're mean. Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. That's so sad. Voice. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, singing? I should have sang that. Singing, but who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Dolores sitting right in front of me on my bed. That's so creepy. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Delora? It's almost time. I pinch my cheek. Which cheeks? This is a really good game for the stream. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. Oh. It hurts. She's awake. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. Oh! Twisted. She alive. I hope you're ready, princess. Nani? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come with time. But right now, I'm here to give you something, princess. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It is beautiful, too beautiful. Then a realization begins to draw upon me. You're a witch! I prefer bitch. Just like smart girl. I knew you'd figure that out eventually. If they turn this into a movie, I want Ariana Grande to play Delora. Like, oh my god, that would be so cute. Or like, honestly, if like all the queens, like all the pop princesses and all the queens of rap, if they all were in this, it would be a Taylor Swift as Emmeline. Like, now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Oh, sweet dreams, Cinderella. Oh yeah. Hey! Wake up, girl! Huh? Where am I? Ow, my head! You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you. I was in my room. How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your own crown princess in such a manner? If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such a grand delusions. I am not delusional. I am Peony Riella Britton, blood daughter of King Gennaro Britton III, and the crown princess of Angeli. Right. The king never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to Mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I am wearing tattered clothes and that I do not even have shoes on. Girl, you gonna get an infection. No, no, no! This cannot be happening! I need some Nikes, stat! Something shines against my chest. I reach up to grab it. It all floods back. Delora being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Dad! What the heck? Sorry, girl, this place is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I am Crown Princess Peony Riella Britton. I must speak with my father. As I loathe to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by title. You best leave nice and quiet before we had to force you. If you would only make way for the king. Soldiers, Father! Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or two. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. Girl! See? Like, this, her dad is not all that bad. I don't get it. I think that's a weirdly written part, is that her dad is like somehow like abandoned her when she needed him most. Like, he literally is a nice person. He's a nice king, and he's just dealing with stuff. Like, he's a king. He's busy, okay? Like, I do not want your pity, Father. Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty. Dude, she's homeless. Leave me. Leave me alone. You want me to spell it out for ya? I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to their palace. How can this be happening? Because you were a bad person, I guess. Like, I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I had just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage. You look like a piece of garbage, therefore they treated you like that. Use that money to buy yourself some clothes. Get some clothes on ya. The fact that the fact that my own father does not recognize me, it's part of the curse, honey. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor. Happy broke bitches for the win. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in a corner trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they are always so nice to me. That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. Broke. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave, mother. Never leave, mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Her mom is like right and then wrong at the same time. Because you should be able to trust more people than your own mom, but also, yes, people want to take from rich people. If you're nice, people will like you, though. Like, why can't Peony just be fake? Like, never happened. I'm gonna check the stream. Okay, we're good. I have like a bad feeling about the stream for some reason, but I think we're okay. I was just like, are we having tech issues? But no. Oh, we are having tech issues. My camera died. Hold on. I'm gonna keep going until I feel like we're at a safe point, and then we'll keep playing. We'll just keep playing. Yeah, you can still hear me, which is good. It's just the camera itself is glitching. She glitching. Alright. Okay. I understand. Okay. So her mom is like slightly she's an interesting soul. Has some interesting things to say. Okay. We're back to where we started with the first scene where it's like, oh, she hella broke. When I open my eyes, I'm still on the streets. I must have fallen asleep. But the nightmare continues. I am cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, cracked in a dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. Caked in dirt. It's cake. Eat it. You got food. Well, there's a frightful sight. Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here. Oh, noblewoman. Ah, just look at how ragged she looks. What are you looking at? At the two women that lack basic manners for a noble upbringing. Silence, girl! Do you know who you're talking to? No, and I don't care. What nerve? Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to commoner's level. Oh my gosh. I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words. I became acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything for almost a day. I have been sitting here, thinking on the new mess that is my life. But moping around will not break my curse. Crying will not help either. I should find that witch first. But how? I have no idea where she is. Delora, I swear I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I will find food. I will find food first. Queen is hungry. Is this all the king thinks I'm worth? Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you has no place in this restaurant. But why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoot, there's nothing for you here. He just swatted at me like a fly. The nerve. Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands in a fist and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants I try. I'm treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. I have been eating stale bread, anything to keep my hunger. I have been eating anything to keep my hunger at bay. The bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Ow, ow. My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. If only I had enough coins for a pair of shoes. But food is more important if the rags that I'm wearing, and the pouch of money that are all that I have, then I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. Stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She handed me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got those coins. Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any other customers. Without another word, I turn and start to walk away from the woman. So this is the goodness of the people of Angeli. I take a bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Hey girl, what now? We saw you at the shop. Want to share how you got those coins there? Excuse me? Look at her, brushing us off like she's royalty or something. Let me go. You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on my left grabs at my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. I will not let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach, then kick the other man's shin. I have an opening and take it. What? I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey! Where do I go? I'm not familiar with the streets at all. It's highly likely I'm just gonna hit a dead end. I'm gonna go right. Hey, this way! No time to talk, princess. How do you know who I am? There's another one. Stop running, you two. Come on. The boy grabs my wrist and pulls me after him. He takes off with a sudden burst of speed. Then I'm running even faster than I just was. I am not entirely convinced following him is a good idea, but at least the boy seems to have a better sense of direction than me. Oh! Our running causes rocks in the pathway to come loose, and before I notice them in my path, I step down hard on them. The sharp pain shoots into my foot, and I collapse onto the ground. It hurts! Princess! I try to stand, but the pain in my feet is unbearable. I fall back down into the dirt with a gasp. I can't. We've got you now. Just hand over the coins and neither of you will get hurt. I won't let you touch her. Ha, says the little boy. Well, well, well. Ooh, it's man time! It's man time! What is this ghastly sight before me? 2 adults threatening a child and a lady? How very ungentlemanly. What are the likes of you even doing around this neighborhood? You asking to get fleeced? Asking? Perhaps I am in the mood for a scuffle. Wah! He pulled a sword! The nobleman brandishes his weapon, his expression confident, maybe even cocky. He looks similar to that fancy, beautiful woman. They're also wearing the same rose, so maybe they're like related. Show me what you've got, sirs. And please, don't bore me. Who are these people? I ain't dealing with this for the money. He's got a sword. What? Come back here, you coward. The 2 of us can take him. I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for your little gold. You're late. Sorry, kid. You know how hard it is for me to be invisible around here. Wait, what did you just call me? At ease, small one. These 2 know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they are frozen and on fire. Girl, that sound bad. My stomach rumbles. the hunger coming back with vengeance. My body feels light. Hey, princess! Princess! Calm down, Parfait. We'll be able to help her. Parfait. Sounds like delicious yogurt. But for now, we need to move before anyone else sees us. Yeah. Don't worry, you're safe now. Everything is fading. A dream? What is that in your hands, Peony? It was hurt. I just wanted to help it, but it died. It's all my fault. It's not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak. Oh, whoa, what? It died because it was weak? But this is the world, Peony. Only the strong survive, and the weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again. Do you understand? Yes. Her mom is so creepy. Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child? Yes, mother. Oh my gosh, her mom is so creepy. Okay. I think we're gonna hit a stopping point. And then I'm gonna end the stream because I have math homework. Oh, you're awake. Where am I? This isn't my room. My hand flies to my chest, where the glass slipper hangs from my neck. Still here. Are you okay, miss? This girl is the maid that tore Delora's dress. The one I fired for her clumsiness. Miss? To think that I would meet her again, here, like this. Leave me alone. Right, of course, here's some salve I made for you. It will help with the pain. Now what? Delora's back. Haven't thought at all, have you, Ice Princess? You! Suddenly, there she is. Delora stands before me with a snide smile. Looking happy with herself. She is the cause of everything I have been through. All the pain, heartache, and hunger. It is her fault. I tried to stand, thinking to give the witch a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touch the floor, pain shoots up through my legs. I end up falling back to the bed. Ow! You should be more grateful to the girl that you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for the past 2 days. 2 days? I've been passed out for 2 days? I'm suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse. Now! Ha! Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice? What do you want? Gold? What I want is worth more than all the gold you can summon in Angeli, Princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back. I think I am going to stop playing. Right now, I think this is a good area Empty slot number 2. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. I think that's pretty good. Quit. Yes. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you, House, for coming to the stream. Goodbye.